Good evening, Slab family. Anthony Bateman Sr. here, coming to you tonight, and kind of like a bullshit session on my cars. I rode them around for a whole hour better, not too long ago. But anyways, I want to just talk to you about some of these cars and the ones that are really fast. But I'll go this one right here. Let's see, it'd be this fly car and 917 and this Corvette, pretty cool looking, but I would call them junk for racing. They're not even fast, they're too noisy. The electric motors in them, I don't know what the deal is, but they're okay for just cruising around, but I wouldn't race these against anybody. Not at all. I got those from Pro Tinker. They look cool, but that's about it. And then this I got from Pro Tinker. This is a Pala car. It definitely needs a different guide. And the brushes I noticed on the Pala cars, I think they stink. Straight up. And the tires slide around too much, junk. But other than that, I think if it was tuned up, that would be pretty good. And then I love Scale Electric. I mean, they're the fastest cars I own, I would say, by far. Even faster than the Carrera cars, I think. I got this F1 car. I bought these in June. I went to a hobby store up in Saratoga, New York. Probably like about a little over, almost a 2-hour drive. And then those are fast. But this car right here, I bought this off of Pro Tinker F1 also. This car's on steroids. I don't know what it is because I would think they have the same electric motor. Maybe I could be wrong, but this thing cruises by far. It's the fastest car I own. Plus I want to add this one too is a Scale Electric. I love how this car looks, and this thing cruises too. Like wicked fast. Handles nice on the track. Believe it or not, so don't this. You wouldn't think so. You think it'd be kind of top heavy, but it's nice. But I have to say this one handles better. But they're both fast. Really fast, actually. And then the Panteras are Carrera. And I have two of these. This is a analog. My other one, I got this from Pro Tinker. The other one I got from a hobby store near Boston, Hobby World. No, Hobby Quarters. I take it back, Hobby Quarters. And they all run nice. But this is my favorite. I thought the purple one would be my favorite, but it's this one right here. But I seen Ryan from PNW. I like his. He's got, I think his is a blue color. That's sharp looking. I would like to buy one of those. But I have two of these green and whites. I have two reds. And I have 3 purple ones. But out of all the Panteras, I just have a digital one, and that's the green and white. And those handle they're all right for speed, but nothing like this Scale Electric. I mean, guys might say nah, but but I think so. And then I got this one from Brian Young, Pro Tinker. This thing, by far, is one of the best handling cars I have. This is a fly car also. But you know what? This thing right here, this thing rips. So every motor is not equal, let me tell you. It just isn't. I have another fly car. I forget what, it's a white car. It's the same thing. I mean, this car, they might be lead in there, because this thing is this thing's heavy. And this is a Viper. I mean, it handles unbelievable. And but I was shocked where, you know, I looked at this 917 here. I mean, this thing's a dog. And also, I don't like pilot car or fly cars pickups there underneath. They're junk. I don't like them. I like Scale Electric, and I like Carrera for their, I know they're not called pickups, but braids. I think they're braids for the power. And then I got this, I want to say, trying to think. This little guy was from Fly. It's got some weight to it. I think it was from, it's either from the 917 or the Viper. I can't remember which one, but I want to say 917. But my 917 Carrera, 124 scale, that thing rips, and the way it handles on the track, and that's a Porsche. And the Lolas I have, 124 scale, is same thing. They handle nice and they rip, you know. So my next investment, well, I owe Brian Young money for the next batch of cars. And then after I'm putting a halt, unless he gets 124 scale, I'm done. For a while. I want to concentrate on getting those. I just like how they run, but for scale, for Carrera, for the 132 scale, I want to try their F1 cars. But I'm going to buy the digital ones, you know. But I also got from coming from Brian Young, another one of these. I took the spoiler off. Spoiler fell off, so it's off. But this thing is the fastest, I think, out of all my cars. I mean, I didn't try them all yet. There's a shitload of them, I didn't try them all yet. But this thing's on steroids. I don't know why. Maybe you guys know. Maybe you guys own this. But I have Carrera cars. I have Pilot cars. I have Fly cars. And I have Scale Electric cars. And I have Ninco cars. As far as I'm concerned, the Ninco cars I have, they might look cool, a couple of them, but they're junk. They're like, you know, I won't get rid of them because I own them. But you know what? Unless Brian Young can show me something that goes quick, I don't think I'm ever buying another Ninco car. They're just not. Put it to you this way: Scale Electric cars and Carrera cars, Look at the detail of this Pantera. I mean, come on. And these things are rugged. You know, these things, you know, but, and then Scale Electric, look at the detail. I know Brian don't like them. He says they're expensive, but I don't think they're as much expensive as a Carrera car. I really don't. Guys that say that, I don't get it. And Policar, I probably have maybe 3 of them. You know, shit like this. F1s, they're lousy, man. This is not the coolest looking car, but it hauls ass. Lights up nice. Oh, and another thing, my Pantera cars, I can't say every one of them, but out of 4 of them that I ran, the passenger side light is like dim. And I think it's quality control because they're all like this one out of those. It's not as dim as the other ones. It's just like, I don't know if it's off in there somewheres, but I look at where it's lit up behind the tire, like in front, in front, whoops, I'm sorry. In front, right there. It's the same brightness, but when it comes towards the front where the headlight is, it's like lousy. Yeah, the driver's side is perfect. But I just wanted to have a little rap session. But this fly car right here, and I have a white one that I'll show sometime. I mean, it is, I don't know. It's got the color of the engine in there. I don't know, maybe it's got more powerful magnets. But that car right there, it cranks. And this baby right here, all my Scale Electric, but this one by far, it wouldn't even be a fair race, really. I mean, it would have to be, you know, technical and driving, but speed-wise, this thing right here is sick. You just touch it and it's gone. That's like, and I open it up wide, I can go, what? I have 22 feet, my track, so you got to deduct where the curve starts, so say 21 feet of hauling ass, right? I mean, you got to slow down before you get to the end, but this thing's no joke. And this one too. That's a nice looking car right there. That really is. This 917, I was surprised. I'm sure maybe you might be able to get a stronger motor, but I really don't care. I mean, it's just cool to cruise around. You know what? Even though the junky ones, I still drive them around. They're still fun. I mean, to a certain point, but this, crazy. This Pantera, handles sweet. I also, I watched, shit. I have to start, I keep telling you guys I'm going to write notes tonight. Slot Car Dude. He shows where he's working on a F1 car. And I need like 124 scale F1 cars. I don't know if you have to get those out of the country, but I've asked, called up certain places, nobody has them. Marty Ford told me one time to ask Rahul, and I should. I mean, I didn't, that was like months ago. Because I really, for my collection to collect, a 124 scale. I definitely want to get a lot of 911s. I priced some of them. There's a couple of them that are like $200 for one. It's like, but for that color scheme, you know, I'll have to pay for it because I want it, you know. And then the Lolas, and then Ferraris of like the 70s. Somewhere, I think they're 70s. Yeah, I want to collect those. And I love my Panteras. I also like Corvettes. I have two 124 scale Vets. They're digital. And then, but I want to get probably maybe have like 6 or 7 Vets, you know, 124 scale. And I want to get a couple of them 132 scale, but like I said, right now I want to concentrate on 124 scale. And but out of the Panteras, Ryan from PNW, Ryan, you got that? That's a pretty blue one. I like to try to find one of those. I don't know if they have any 124 scale Panteras. I haven't seen any yet. But I, even though this is a dog, they'll run great, but I do love how it looks. The only thing I think that stinks, they don't put lights in them. And I want lights in my car. I think Ryan was talking about how he likes lights too. There's nothing like lights. It just looks sharp. So imagine this, what, 4 rear lights in there, that. That's a pretty sweet looking Vet. And this, I tell you guys what this car was, the Viper. Look at this thing. I mean, the only thing is, they're not, you know, they're a little smaller than Carrera cars. And let's see. Scale Electric is probably like the same. But the detail of Scale Electric is, I mean, they got the guys in the cars. So doesn't Carrera. Well, you know what? Yeah. You can barely see the one here, but like I said, 132 scale MP slots. I watch him too, and he's got those. But Clearwater 124, I kind of like his idea with he does have all, I think he said 124 scale, and that's what I'm shooting for now. You know, but I will get 132 scale F1s, but I really want to get 124 scales. My daughter's husband's in the Army. They might go to Germany, but my daughter's got, one of her best friends lives in Germany. She's from Germany. And I want her to get a hold of her and see if she's able to get 124 scale F1 cars, and if they could ship it here. I don't know how that works when you ship stuff from overseas, but that's what I want to concentrate on, because I love my track layout. I really do. It reminds me of a F1 type of a track, I think. Also, I know I can run HO scale cars on my track, but they ain't gonna look right. So Brian Young has these specials, so I might get maybe a 4-lane down the road HO, because these HO cars, I don't care. I got my memories with these things. I don't know if you guys can see them on the table, but I mean, I got quite a few HO cars. But most of them I got, well, 90-something%, 99% from Brian. I just have the ones, couple of them that I had when I was a kid. You know, and a couple I got from my kids when they were little. But they definitely still like racing those. They're all got their own thing, but the bigger cars, of course. I mean, come on. You know, but still, I like the little ones too. But the big track, I finally got something I always wanted. So the only thing stinks is my finances. So I'm gonna try to. After the first year, I've been working on trying not to eat as much. If I could work out, I would shrink down. Because if I can just work with adults, because you can't, because I'm a driver, right? When you got kids in the car, you can't leave them in there alone. And I got to be able to go pee. You know, I'll have to go. I'm not going to wear no diapers. I refuse that. I mean, when I first started taking the medicine, I was leaking, you know, but now I'm not. But when I got to pee, I have to pee. I mean, there's been cases where I've been at the supermarket, like I'll have to drive down, especially at nighttime. I got a truck, so I open up both doors, go in between them, and I pee, you know. So I gotta, so if I can work like 2 to 3 days a week, that'll give me mad money so I can do my hobby stuff. I got airplanes too. I didn't fly my new one yet, you know. That's I had the perfect place at my in-laws, but they're gone. So I can't. They had a huge farm. I mean, perfect place to fly an airplane. Because of cornfields, you know, and they're not even, these people don't even grow corn, but they keep it cut. So it's like far, bro. Like far. Far. So you ain't got to worry about losing your airplane in the tree. There ain't no way. Unless your battery wears out and the servos don't pick up and just keeps on going. But right now I want to concentrate on this hobby. I wish they would turn it into a sport. I really do. I wish they would turn this into a sport. You know, I don't see why not. You know, but I'm gonna button this up. I didn't really want to do this too long because I figured sometimes people don't want to listen to. You know, they probably think you're rambling. You know, where I'm being sincere, but I noticed when like I said, I'm mainly doing this for my grandkids, but I noticed the when I didn't talk as long, I think I got like 400 hits on that thing, you know. So, I try to make sense with people when I talk, tell the truth, you know, and what I think. People might not agree with it, but this is what I think for me. Like I'm saying, I don't think I own a Carrera car that could beat out a Scale Electric. I really don't. I mean, what driving and stuff, people, of course, everybody's got their own different skill sets. You're probably a cream person, but I don't know. Tell me your thoughts, what you guys think. And this fly car right here, I don't know if it has a little lead in it. I know it's got, all my cars have magnets in it. You know, I don't care, I'm leaving the magnets in, but this thing right here, it freaking hauls ass. Look at that, Viper. But my favorite car out of all my stuff right now is My 917, I got a yellow. So, but I want to get like, I wish I could own 10 of those, you know. And this F1 car. Then I'd have to say my Panteras. And then my Lola's down there. But I love this car right here. It looks like a, you know, I don't know what it is. I should have, I'll have to look on the box. Oh, it's a Ford. I don't know what type. You guys would know. I'm a greenhorn with cars. My thing growing up was trucks. Always four-wheel drive trucks, or I like construction stuff. Tractors. Love tractors. Like a combine. It's one of my favorite. I like also, I like lumberjack equipment, fella buncher. I like track vehicles, bulldozers, you know, that type of. I just wish I had the property. There's one thing, and then I'm going to let you go. My baby brother, Sean, he's got the best luck with getting stuff. He worked in this factory. They had a Caterpillar forklift truck. And one place shut that when the place shuts down, they were gonna junk it. So my brother goes, "Can I have it?" He actually got. I would love to have that thing. I don't know how good it would drive on the grass, but I can't lift shit anymore, and I get pellets for my wood stove. My pellet stove. Plus, I love working on snowmobiles and shit. It works on propane. It was a Caterpillar, and he gave it away to the garage across the street. I would just love to have that thing. But anyways, I think I got on that because I always wanted property. And I watched this guy. If you guys are into heavy equipment, check out Diesel Creek. I think he's awesome. Awesome young guy. He just built a house for him and his wife. But he gets all these bulldozers and track vehicles and, you know, trailer tractors. And he just he rebuilds them. You know, I watch several guys like that. And then I'm just going to shoot this out there. I love deer hunting and all that stuff. I grew up, my brothers and I, our dad was heavily involved in the hunting. Shotgun rifle, black powder, bull hunting, belonging to archery clubs, fishing, ice fishing, which I miss ice fishing because the climate sucks now. There's nothing frozen yet. Plus I love snowmobile, but anyways, I watch these guys. They're called the Bearded Butchers. If you guys are into hunting and stuff, I see Tad. Hey, Tad. I know I seen bows in your man cave and you talked about hunting, so I think you would enjoy that. It's the Bearded Butchers. And they're just awesome. They're farmers and they're hunters. I think you guys would enjoy it. But anyways, I'm talk too much, so you guys probably don't want to listen to me, you know, chewing the fat this long. But anyways, I love you guys, and I hope you have a great night, and I hope you tell me what you guys think about most of these cars. Most of my arsenal I got off of Brian Young. Check him out. He's got a lot of cars. So the stuff I want now, he don't have. If he had it, I would get it from him. But he don't have 1/24 scale cars. But I know for sure I'm definitely going to buy I think it's AFX set, you know. I want to get a 4-lane or whatever, or make like a 6-lane, and we can go. Hopefully, I'll get some people here to race with. We can go have fun with this stuff, and then the HO cars. Also, with my set from Jim Cunningham, he's got those Parma cars. I definitely want to get some of them, because that's where, at the mall we had here, that's closed up. As soon as I get into racing, the mall shuts down. Because he had a wood track there, you know. And to be honest with you, it was a month and a half ago. I never said nothing on the internet. There was a Lanesboro Mall, Lanesboro, Massachusetts. The guy left his wood track there. It was there all for several years now. And I missed out on getting it by almost a month. Because I know a police officer, he goes to check the building out, so he called the guy. And he asked for me, and I got all excited, and nothing. I don't know where you can't keep it outside because it's wood. It's got a moisture and crap, that would wreck it. But anyways, you guys, I love you guys, and I hope you all have a great night, and hope you enjoy my content tonight about the cars I have and what I think of them. But this thing right here is a bullet. Brian had one more of these, and I'll get it when I get paid. And I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna race. I'm gonna race the shit out of this one. When this one shits the bed, it'll be a static, and then or whatever. I want to buy stuff that fixes stuff too, so definitely brushes, because the brushes they'll probably be one of the things that go first. Then, one more thing. I got to do my research, because all the stuff I was watching, I forget who had it, but they put this liquid on the brushes. It's made for electrical conduction. You know what? It might be, I know what it is. I think it's from the Lunch King. Jim Attar, I think. Check him out too if you guys get a chance. That's the truck I really wanted to build. I like having my own thing, but I would be happy with the exact same thing he has. He built his own wood track, but Jim Attard, I have to check out what's the name of that stuff, but what he does, he puts a little thin on the contacts, and he lets the car rips around, and he cleans it. And also, he cleans his track with, he has one of those Swiffer things, but he don't use a Swiffer pad. He buys microfiber pads. And I can get them at Harbor Freights. And that's what he uses to pull the dust off. So I'm going to get that too. But anyways, I love you guys. Be good to one another. Hope you guys and gals have a great night. So catch you in the next one. Peace out.